Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to Freight Forwarding with Factorio 2. We have completed the ironclad science, and so we are going to make ourselves a big battleship and start bombarding biters. Big battleships bombard biters. That is a fun sentence to say, and it's going to be a fun sentence to actually carry out. We are going to need to automate lots of the ammunition for this bad boy, so we'll work on that. But it's not a very large ship. I feel like it should be a little bigger. It's like barely big enough for the engineer to fit in. But let's get the ammo automated here. I think we got everything ready for it already. So let's see what we need. Okay. Mortar, bomb, steel plate, explosives, and grenades. And they craft pretty slow. I'm gonna go with 4. And then we need steel, which is over here. Okay, inserting. Bada bing, bada boom. That should do it. Yeah, that's a good episode title for sure. Okay, mortar bombs stack to 100, and so we're not going to need that many. 1,200 seems like plenty. This is exciting times, folks. It's exciting times. We are going to bomb the hell out of some biters. The other thing we should see... Can we get laser turrets? I forget. We can, yes. So we're gonna want to work towards researching those. And then... Yeah, we can't do any of the personal defenses. Because, well, maybe that one. Personal submachine laser defense. Because that only requires things we can do plus laser turrets, which we can also do. So we can actually do a personal laser defense. Good. We'll have to do a bunch of researches, but we can get there. Alright, so the mortar bombs are going to take a while to build up. Those use 0.75 grenades a sec, which we can't even make there, so yeah, this is really no reason to build more than that. It's plenty of explosives, armor-piercing rounds. We do need the tank. Do I want tank or lasers first? Probably the tank. And then lasers. Yeah, these use a lot of coal. 2 grenades and 1 explosive, which is also coal. Explosives are very cheap, though. Half a coal and half a sulfur. So explosives are basically free. Grenades, not so much. Alright, where did that hovercraft go? I think I left it over here. Ironclad. Oh, I'm excited about this. Mortar and cannon. Oh, it has a cannon too. So I need to get the tank research so I can put the tank cannon ammo on it too. Let's test it out. Oh, yes. Yes. Take the fuel. Range 80. That seems like a lot of range. Is that a lot of range? Oh, yeah. Nice. Good area of effect. Beautiful. Decent speed? Okay, maybe not. Decent acceleration. Not so decent speed. Alright, well, we'll grab a little bit more fuel, and should be able to soften up some biters. Biter defenses. Whoa! This thing goes fast. Okay. Grab that. Grab... not batteries. Fuel. The ship is the bomb. It shoots the bomb. Just take a bunch. And then... I guess until we get tank researched, I can't do much about the tank ammo half of things. Yeah, research is going. We should probably do another research speed research. But those take a while too. That's satisfying. Trees are okay to run into. Alright, off we go into the wild blue yonder. Not run into our drilling rigs. Whee. Okay, we are gonna get our first... I guess we've already killed a few biters when we were driving the boat around. Or did we just avoid them? I don't remember if I killed any or not. We're gonna get some biter kills, though. Oh, and I need to get that seismic radar thing, too. What's that called? Still haven't even researched the regular radar. Seismic scanner. Yeah, we gotta get that so we can keep the whole island explored. Let's keep this out of the reach of biters. And then see what this can do. How far can it shoot? Oh, it can shoot pretty far. Not quite as damaging as I had hoped. Just the big biter is barely even feeling it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, this is not quite as epic as I hoped. I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. But I was hoping it would like one-shot all the biters, but it's not even one-shotting the mediums. Can I increase its damage? I can, can't I? Maybe that's what I need to focus on. Stronger explosives. 25%. Yeah, I mean, that would help a good amount. Oh no! No! Not the hovercraft. You. Death. Now, does this benefit from shooting speed upgrades? Weapon shooting speed. Ah. So we can do that one. And that will help a lot. If they do 50% more damage and I shoot 50% faster, that would start to feel a little better. But yeah, these big snappers, man, they do not feel the pain. 800 health. How is this only doing 50 damage? It's 150 explosion damage where it hits, right? But they're not taking anywhere near 150. Only taking 40. I'm not understanding the math. How is it only taking 40 damage from that? I don't get it. 150 explosion damage shouldn't be reduced down to 40. That doesn't make sense to me. Well, yeah, they have a little bit of armor, but it was only 3. Big snapper. You only have 3 explosion armor itself, so compared to 150, it should still be doing over 100 damage. So I'm not really sure if the mortar bomb is the 150 explosion damage glitched, like it's not doing, or does that only work on land maybe? Yeah, let's find out. Oh, I missed. Can't get that far. I wonder if that only works on land. I wonder if water absorbs the extra damage part. There's a big snapper that's on land. I can test on. There's one over here. Ah. No, where do you guys think you're going? What do you mean that's resistance, not armor? That is the armor. Isn't armor... There's 2 types of resistance. There's the flat and the percent. Are you saying there's yet another type of armor on top of those? I thought that was the only type of armor. Well, okay. We are going to need some serious researches before that ironclad is any good at killing biter bases. And at that point, we might just be using the tank anyway. So back to base we go. Yeah, I'm not sure about that damage thing. Capture Icy Island, still a ways away. Water gets greener as we get closer to home. How we know we're on the right track. Okay, so I guess power... We're gonna have to play Factorio a bit longer before we can capture that island. So we're gonna need more power. Probably should do the gas power station, maybe instead of lasers. Now, how do cannon shells benefit from physical projectile and explosives? Oh, they don't benefit from explosives. Never mind. Okay, now what are we out of? Is it military? Red. It's always the red packs. Every time. But we've got our 270 a minute. Which is, I believe, exactly what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay, so... Cannon shells were a bust. Sad. Thought you'd be better. We at least have 200 of them. But yeah, I'm a little confused about the 150 explosion damage. Let's run another small... Oh, did I leave the boat over there? I did. I'm just making another one. Let's run a little test over here. Let's see what it does to a building. See if it does the advertised 200 damage. Alright, there's that. Where are you at? Ironclad. And that can't be filled with coal. Of course it can't. I guess it's easy. Oh, it only did 50 damage. So, I'm of the opinion that mortar bombs are glitched. That's a bummer. No wonder it's not doing very much damage. It's not actually having the effect it's supposed to. That sucks. I wonder why that's glitched. I wonder if I can fix it somehow. I don't know how this stuff works at all. But it's really not working right. It's just the sprite. Ammo category. Mortar. Let's see. Whoa. This is intense. Mortar bomb. Prototype ID. Mortar bomb projectile stream. I'm so deep in the weeds. Somewhere deep in all of this is the explosion that's created when it hits the ground and the damages that happen from those explosions. Initial attack result size. There it is. Probability, radius squared. Okay. Trigger from target, false. Target entities, false. There's the problem. Collision mode. Okay, what? Why? So the only difference, as far as I can tell, is target entities is set to false. On this. Which seems odd to me. Size 5. Damage 150. We modding now, boys. Okay, that just creates the explosion tile triggers, like explosion GIF. So it does 150 damage, but it doesn't affect entities. For some reason, target entities is false. Is that intended or is that a bug? I'm very curious now. I might report that later as a bug and see what happens. Maybe that's only supposed to be damage to like trees. What even is there to target other than entities? I guess I'm kind of confused. Is that radius just supposed to create the ground effect? So many questions, so little understanding. I have no idea why that works the way it does. I don't know if that's a bug or intended, but it definitely is not doing the 150 damage to entities. And I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it's definitely not working to do 150 damage, which is a bummer. Because that would make it way more effective at, you know, destroying biter nests, at least. Like, you keep blowing up the nest, and it does less damage to everything around it, but it's not even doing that. And isn't there an explosive upgrade for area of effect, or am I making that up? I guess I'm making that up. Just the damage. Okay. Piercing power. I don't get clusters for a long time to use. I have to get cluster grenades first. And we will have captured the island long before then. I think the main thing is going to be laser turrets to establish a beachhead, and then the tank will just slowly be able to take out bases. I mean, the main thing is just power, a bunch of laser turrets, and then slowly work our way through the bases. Maybe eventually get artillery. I don't know how far down that's pretty far down the tech tree, so that probably won't happen. But yeah, anyway, so the tank is researching. Red packs are the problem. What if I made more? Do I upgrade science yet again? Is that even reasonable? At this point, it's kind of hard because I already like increased things by 50%. When do I get beacons? I feel like I'm moving towards beacons. Nope, I need purple. Okay. Still a ways away from that. Need uranium first. With more power, I could build modules and get another 20% speed and another 10%, well, 8% productivity if I do prod modules. That's roughly 30% more science done per minute. It's actually a pretty big boost. So yeah, I think we want to do gas power next. So let's start, maybe I should automate implants. And fuel refineries, what do these even make? Literally just fuel. Okay. I'm just gonna leave those there. They're clogging up my inventory. Okay, so over by the mall, I don't know why I'm going over here. Let's get chem plants. Automated, unless I already did. Did I forget? Did I do it and forget that I did it? There's the containerizers. Doesn't look like I've done that yet. And maybe refineries. Steel beam, steel beam, steel gear wheel, steel gear wheel, automation core, pipe, pipe. Okay, so stone brick is the only extra thing on a refinery, so I should do both. And I have both of those right here. So... do that. And then we'll need stone brick, automation cores, and pipes. Okay, well there's automation cores and there's pipes. So I think we got this. Sort of. Okay, so there's pipes. There's auto cores. There's those things, and then we need stone brick, which is right here. This is quick and dirty. I'm okay with that. Alright. Stack to 10? Yeah. So we'll let those go to, yeah, just do 120. In case we have any huge projects later. And those stack to 10. I think 20 refineries is plenty. We'll do 30. 40. Why not? They're not very expensive in the grand scheme. Okay, sweet. So refineries, chem plants, automated. Then what? Yeah. That tank is taking forever to research. Yeah, I mean, it's 1,000 seconds, roughly, minimum. It feels like it's taken longer than that, though. Something off here? No? No. 270? Oh, did I just math wrong? Yeah, there's not 100 seconds in a minute, Krydax. Duh. Guys, did you know it's not 100 seconds in a minute? Okay, so it's closer to 20 minutes that it's going to take. That's maybe a bit closer to where we're at. Good news is the military science has been building up. So we've got... yeah, we've got military science all backed up. Oh, wait, it's the blue packs. Oh, okay, that does explain it. The blue packs are slower. Why are you slower, Mr. Blue? Sulfuric acid. Odd. I thought we had enough of that. Okay. Should be able to improve that. We've used up all our petroleum. Oh. Oh, these are easy fixes. Easy fixes, especially now that we, metric time. Your time is exactly. You've heard of metric measurements. Now we've got metric time. 100 seconds in a minute, 100 minutes in an hour, 10 hours in a day. I've actually done the math on that, and it keeps seconds to be a very similar, or no, what does it keep? Yeah, I think it keeps seconds to be very similar amounts of time. Because right now there's 86,400 seconds in a day, and that would put 100,000 seconds in a day. So seconds wouldn't actually change very much if you had metric time like that. Anyway, I think we should switch to advanced cracking, just because it's so much faster. It'll take me a minute to redo this, but that's fine. I already had the water even pre-prepped for this. Now, do I need a lot of water? No, I don't. So I really do think we can just... do this. No, wait, that doesn't work. Here. The reason I want a water tank is so that I can keep track of it. Do I have speakers? I just want to know if for some reason we don't have enough water. Okay, so that's... Yes, I did disconnect the line, but we're back. Okay, so then that water needs to get connected to here. There we go. So now those are all doing advanced cracking. And we've got 30 heavy oil out, which should be a breeze to crack. Yeah, that's already more than enough. Oh, I'm out of... Wait. Oh, I'm not on nanobots. I was really confused on what was going on there. Okay, so there's heavy cracking, and then, let's see, we do a top-up valve, is that right? How do I do this again? No, we always want there to be room for the heavy oil to light oil cracking, so we do a top-up from so we hook that up, and then we do this and hook this up into a top-up valve. Where are you at? So then what this does is it means there's always room, like even if these have cracked a bunch, or not cracked, but just processed a bunch of oil, and there's a ton of light oil coming out, it'll only ever fill this up to 80, so there's room to crack the heavy oil that we can crack. And then we do the same thing for light oil cracking into petroleum. We make this a top-up valve on, we can do 90%. And then there'll always be room for the light oil cracking, which we'll do over here. Just leave some space. Never too much space. Light oil cracking, which is a little slower. That's 60 a second. These make 54 a second, plus like 20. I'll do another 2 maybe. And then easy to just hook all that up. May run out. Yeah, we're almost out. We are out. But yeah, and then you can even do overflow valves to easily say, hey, don't crack all of the heavy oil. Keep half of this full. Or light oil, I mean. Keep half of that full. So. Yeah. The top up and overflow valves are the best. That'll fill up to 50% before it even, does anything. And you probably should put a pump behind this, I guess. It doesn't matter. Get these powered. And they'll actually kick on any second now. And then we just hook this up directly. It's there, and I will put a pump. Doesn't really need it, but I will. Just for fun. Okay. So that should really help our petroleum production. I forget the difference between, but it's like, I think it's 50% more at least, because you go from 45 to 55, so that's already like a 25% boost. And then the light oil is like a 3 to 2, so that's 30 more, so that's 85 petroleum gas. And then it's 4 to 3, which goes to about 20 more light oil, which goes to 15. So yeah, it's almost double, actually, the amount of petroleum gas for the same amount of crude oil input. Yeah. And, that being said, we still have more, we can just have more refineries going here. So I do need more pipes. Okay, pipes. I'm just gonna grab 100 of the 1 to 2s. I use those more than anything else. Alright. Did these all get built? Is that right? Okay, and the water's not hooked up on these. Oh, that needs to be a T junction. Alright. So hopefully with that, our petroleum is doing a little better. I'll just build a couple more in case. And now we check fluids, petrol, production versus consumption. Seems like we are now okay. 8,000 versus 7,000. And that's being sustained over the last minute. Peak production or peak consumption is not. Actually. Yeah, I think. Well, no, not quite there. What's going on? What did I do? I broke it. Why are you not running? Oh, these bottom 3 aren't hooked up. That's why it didn't go that much faster. This heavy oil one is not a T junction like it needs to be. And the light oil, similar problem. That needs to be like that, and then we can do a T junction, and then, I don't know, a couple of these like that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now things are a little better. Those bottom 3 refineries are kicking in. And now I have 9, so I might as well make it 10. Nice even number there. Okay, yeah, now we should be okay with production versus consumption of petroleum. Excuse me. And now how's the blue science doing? Now we're looking a lot better with the sulfuric acid. Sweet. And power is holding steady at 125 megawatts. $120 light oil cracking, is that enough? I think it's maybe one short. We'll do one more. And there we've got 60 heavy oil cracking, which is enough. And right now we're just cracking all the heavy oil because I don't have lubricant researched yet, but that's probably not smart. I probably should do an overflow so we have a little bit built up for lubricant later. We'll build up some heavy oil. Okay. The base progressive. Step by step. Next, I think we want to work on the gas power. That's already queued up. Perfect. And then after the gas power, we can start making some modules so that we can improve speeds of things without having to use a crap ton more resources, because I'm already maxed out on copper. Like we're using all the copper that we're producing right now. And it looks like lead as well. Or maybe not. Maybe not all the lead, but close to it. Just the bottom line, I guess. The top line's not going at full speed. Yeah, no, we have enough lead. But copper, not so much. Tank is 95%, so we'll wait until that's done and then craft ourselves a tank. I might need some more engines. Grab some of those. And then, what else do I need? I'm gonna get rid of the boat. I'm never gonna use those unless I need like a train on the water that has faster speed than a cargo ship. Let's get rid of these tech cards. Don't know how those got in the inventory. Blue sciences. There we go. Okay, now we're back up to full research. All the labs are running. This one doesn't use blue science. That's nice. Give the blue a chance to build back up. Okay. So, tanks. Tanks for all to fish. Heavy armored vehicle. Why call it a tank when you can call it a heavy armored vehicle? Whoa, 6x11 equipment grid size. Okay, we'll be able to fit a lot of equipment into this bad boy. And then, where are we building all the ammunition? Let's get some tank ammo going. Grenades are short. Okay, so we want both types of shell. They're really the same thing. Is there really any reason? I guess regular cannon shells have more piercing power. I don't think I'm ever gonna want regular cannon shells over explosive cannon shells, though, right? I feel like you always want explosive cannon shells. Steel, plastic, and explosive. Plastic? Huh. Plastic, huh? Well, I don't have any plastic over here. Do we even have the petroleum gas over here? I guess I do, right there. So, there we go, there we go. The coal is right there. There we go. Done deal. Okay, so plastic and coal here. And steel plates. I like that there's still electronic circuits on this. Let's just add some character to this belt. Because I've only been using it for the steel for a very long time now. Alright, there we go. Oh. They don't need coal. They need explosives. Wrong thing. Okay, so that's actually all wrong. We do this. Oopsies. I want some of that iron, though. There we go. Nope. Why aren't you working? But for real, why aren't you working? Oh. Of course. Go, cannon shells, stack to... Oh, they don't show us what they stack to. It's so odd that some items don't tell you what they stack to. Cannon shells are on the list. You can find out when you like Control-Shift-F it. It's 100 in there. Yeah, 1200 should be enough of those. And we now have our heavy armored vehicle. Oh yeah, and the flamethrower. I forgot about the flamethrower. I rarely use it, but maybe I should. I feel like you can really only use the flamethrower, because don't you switch between the flamethrower and the cannon? You can't use both at the same time. Can you use both at the same time? I don't actually remember how this works. No, you can only use one at a time, right? I don't even remember. How do you switch vehicle weapons? Shows you how often I do combat. I forget how this works. Flamethrower. That's easy enough. So we'll research that. I do know flame turrets are some of the best defenses once you get a couple of those damage upgrades going. Oops. And I need some fuel, which is over here. Yes. Oh, that lets you switch. Okay, okay. You just can't switch it when there's nothing in it. Huzzah! Alright. Now we're talking. Now we're talking conquest. Alright, and then I'll grab some more ammo. Throw that in there. Oh, I should automate gun turrets. Am I really... I feel like I'm going to use mostly lasers. I think I'm going to be a laser guy more so than a gun turret guy. We'll just handcraft a few more. Iron plate, iron gear wheel. I need more iron plates. Okay, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And then let's grab another stack of the mortars. Flamethrower should go pretty fast once the... In fact, why don't we just queue it up after the flamethrower? Get that going now. Fertilizer. Oh, we can do fertilizer now. So you can grow trees faster, right? Or grow wood faster, at least. So you get 80 wood in the same amount of time? Really? It only doubles it? I thought it would do more than double it. That doesn't actually seem that great. Like, the cost is relatively low. So once you have fertilizer going, I guess it's worth it. But considering fertilizer doesn't do anything else, this is an interesting game design point that I think is worth making that is sometimes lost on designers, is that if an item only has one use, the benefit of that item should be greater, right? Because if you're never going to have fertilizer for any other reason, then the benefit that it should have is pretty big. Now, I guess if you're building like hundreds of, greenhouses, then you'll get fertilizer. But double the speed is not that big of a benefit given how easy it is to just set up more greenhouses with water. That's all they need. It's water. So adding an actual recipe that requires actual resources, I feel like it should at least triple it. At least. Maybe quadruple it. Okay, so we've got cannon shells, we've got some gun turrets and armor-piercing rounds. We're about to have a flamethrower. And so we probably should... I don't know if I'm ready to set up a base yet, though, because I'm going to need laser turrets for that. We're not quite there. And done. Okay, so vehicle flamethrower ammo is iron plates and just straight up oil. Weird. Okay, where's the nearest iron plate? I guess over here by the explosives? This is an iron plate. Okay, oil. Okay. There we go. And voila. Flamethrower ammunition. Ta-da! Creates one fire. Oh yeah, this one doesn't leave like the napalmy effect. Oh yeah, that one's just auto aim. You can't. I guess. Can you shoot? Yeah, you can manually target stuff, but not the ground. Alright, alright, alright. Gas power station, and then... Should I upgrade any of my ammo stuff? Oh yeah, and the defenders. I forgot about that. Yeah. Defenders are nice. Get a little cloud of followers to shoot all the little biters that chase you in the tank. But I think laser turret is far more important. And why don't I set up automation of that? I've already got batteries going. This is already a long episode, isn't it? Yeah, we're at an hour. I need to be done soon. Laser turret. $1/12. 5 a minute? Yeah, that's plenty. So we just need a tiny bit of quartz. Yeah, I'll just ship all this in. Except the quartz. Quartz is in a filtration plant. Okay. Why don't I craft a filtration plant? Do I already have? What do I have over here? I have the sand. For the chlorine. Or for the hydrogen, I guess. Wait, why didn't I use water for hydrogen? Three seconds. We both make this. Am I a total dummy? I think I am. Why wouldn't I just do this? Why the heck? Why did I must have... Oh, had I not unlocked it yet? I might not have unlocked it yet. Okay, maybe I'm not a dummy. I rescind calling myself a dummy until further proof. But I might have been a dummy. Not sure. Anyway. You're gonna make quartz. And we got the water right here. So we make the quartz, and then we need laser turrety things, which are gonna be up here probably. So quartz, steel, battery, circuits. Oh, look at that. It's almost like steel and circuits have been on the same belt for a reason. Okay, steel and circuits, and then batteries. Batteries come over here, quartz goes over there. What's better? I think the quartz coming in from the left I actually like better. Well, but I need that belt, so maybe highlight batteries, and then over here. so there's batteries. And... doesn't work. There we go. And this will be laser turrets, baby. What do they stack to? Laser turret stack 250. I think 3 stacks will be plenty. It's funny to me how you stopped using the bus and are back to spaghetti. This is my mall. You're allowed to use spaghetti in your mall, right? I'm still using the bus for our sciences. But yeah, the mall is just pure spaghetti. The main reason I do spaghetti is because I don't want to have to run all over my base to get stuff. You know, I want to be able to get all the stuff I need in the same section. So most of the time, unless there's a really tough thing to bring back over here, from over here, I'm not going to build anything over here that I want to pick up. The exception right now is rails are over here, but that's close enough to the mall that that's fine. And I guess this stuff up here. But yeah, then this is a plate of spaghetti. But hey, given how nice the rest of this looks, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Alright, I do think we gotta call it an episode. No, we gotta shoot some biters in a tank. We can't end the episode without shooting some biters, right? Right. We'll let the laser turrets will be next time. Tank will be this time though. Let's pick up the tank. Well, I should have thought this through, shouldn't I? I can't put all this stuff in the tank because... oh, I guess I just don't need all this random crap. Do have a lot of detritus. Okay. Alright, I've got explosive cannon shells, I've got ammo, I've got gun turrets if I need them. We should be able to kill some biters. Alright. Get out to open sea here. Oh, ran into a rock. Do some repairing action. Yeah, the more tangled the better, Zieglim. So green. Oh my gosh. How big is the cloud now? We've almost gotten to the other island with our pollution cloud. I do need to do another... ooh, we have a lot of trees. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to place some trees. See if we can cut into that pollution cloud. Start vacuuming it up. Okay, this is also a good time to save the game. For reasons that should be obvious. And then... let's see how we can do without a bunch of upgrades. There you are. Fill it with at least... does it auto refill the ammo? I don't actually know how that works. If it auto refills or not. Oh gosh. It's not doing enough. How's the AP? Oh, I'm stuck on a cliff. That's bad. How's the AP ammo? It's decent. I think we need some... oh gosh. We need some bullet damage upgrades for sure. Shooting speed. Oh The spitters. Abandon ship. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, no, it's okay. Killing the tank. I can just salvage all the valuables out of it. Alright, yeah, we need some upgrades to damages, I think, before that'll be very effective. But it'll work. It'll work. Because each upgrade does more than it looks like it does because of the armors. Some of the armor that they have is a flat amount, right? And so, like, you know, I keep moving, so it's hard to show you. Most of you know what I'm talking about. But, like, the big spitters here have... Well, they don't really have much armor at all, I guess. So just more damage is great for them. But like these guys, they have 5 explosion resistance and 15%. Well, if you boost your damage by 20%, which let's say is 10 more damage, this is so hard to explain. I don't know why it's so hard to explain. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Basically, if you boost your damage by 20%, the actual impact of how much damage they take is more than 20% because it overcomes more of the flat bonus. The flat armor, that is. So if their armor was 5 and your damage was 5, or let's say 6, you would only deal 1 damage, right? And so then if you get 5 bonus damage, which would be doubling your damage, theoretically, 6 more damage would be doubling your damage. Well, now you're dealing 12, which is actually 7 more than the armor, and then the 15% comes off, and so you're really dealing like 5 or 6, so it's really like multiplying your damage by 5. That's a simple example of what I'm talking about while I'm being confusing. Anyway, we're going to need a lot of the upgrades. Probably not so much for the mortar bombs. Sadly, the ironclad I don't think is going to be that great until we get like a bunch of these upgrades. A bunch of these upgrades... Wait, what changes between these two? The picture changes, which is a bit interesting. And the order of rockets and landmines changes. Order. Grenade, landmine, rocket. Rocket, grenade, landmine. I find that odd. But it still upgrades all the same thing. But yeah, you know, once you get enough of these upgrades, well then you're doing tons and tons of damage. And I assume the mortar cluster bombs are quite a bit stronger. So maybe we'll try the ironclad again someday, but at that point we'll have planes, I think, even. Maybe not. But for now, we'll focus on more power in the next episode and some more military upgrades, get the laser turrets, and we can slowly establish a beachhead. And I'm not even gonna establish a beachhead here. I think we're gonna go down here because we need the coal for power, for simple power. And then what we'll do is we'll work our way. We'll get this whole southern part of the island. We'll probably make like a wall here or something. And so then we have the rare metals, because that's one of the first things I need is rare metals. And we'll even have the Immersite for when I need it, though that's not till later. And we're not even too far from some more oil, and hopefully we can find some mineral water in here. We haven't seen any yet, but there's a lot that's unexplored on that island. So that'll be great. For now, I think we'll call it the end of the episode. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.